Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. Alhamdulillah, we meet again for a new video, and today's class will be talking about huruf shamsiya and huruf qamariya. Fun concept it is. It is simply called as sun letters and moon letters. Why sun and moon letters? Are the letters coming from sun and moon? Obviously no, but you will understand within the completion of this video. So as said, you have got two kinds of letters, huruf shamsiya and huruf qamariya. Why am I writing a star, a moon and a sun? Because shamsiya is nothing but sun, okay, and qamar is nothing but moon. So all the letters are categorized into two groups. What is the common thing? All the letters that starts from alif and laam, these are called as either the qamariya letters or the shamsiya letters. Al has got specific meaning in Arabic. Yes, even the letter va, only va, this means and. If it is b, this means with. If it is la, then it means no. Okay, so every word, every letter has got a meaning. Now here al means the. Okay, now what is the difference between a book and the book? Yes, the book is the specific book that you are talking, right? It is not some any book of the world. It is some specific book that you're talking, and a book can be anything. It might be my book, your book, somebody else's book, a book in India, a book in Dubai, somewhere else. This is not definite. Okay, the book. And whenever you want to put that the in Arabic, what do? You put al. Okay, kitabun, that means a book, any book. Okay, al kitabu, that means the book. So what is the common thing between shamsiya and qamariya? All of them starts from al. Okay, so if you observe few letters, even though if few letters have got alif and lam, you don't pronounce lam. Okay, and few of them you do pronounce lam. So why is that partiality? The thing is, for few of them you do not pronounce, and it follows the pattern of shamsiya. For example, if I'm gonna consider the letter shamsiya, okay, shamsiya. Okay, if this is there, shamsiya, and if I'm gonna add alif and lam to this, okay, so how are you going to read? Are you going to read it as al shamsiya? No. How will you read? Rather you do read it as ash-shamsiya. So lam was silent here. All the letters that follow this pattern where lam is silent, these are all called as shamsiya letters. What kind of letters? If considering an-nuru, so even if here alif and lam is there, you don't read it as al-nuru. So this follows the pattern of shamsiya. So therefore the letter noon is called as huruf shamsiya. Okay, the same thing when you consider qamar. Okay, qa is there, mim is there, and ra is there, and if you put alif lam to this, how are you going to read? Are you going to read it as aqamaru or al-qamaru? Obviously al-qamariyah or al-qamar, right? No, and all the letters, all the words that follow this pattern comes under al-qamariyah. Matlab al-hamdu, al-hamdu. So you did not read it as ahamdu. Al properly you read, right? No. So what is the conclusion? The letter ha is the qamariya letter. Okay, so what is the difference? The common thing is both of them have got alif lam. They are proper and definite nouns. Okay, now what is the change? Even if both of them have got alif lam, for the shamsiya letter you do pronounce lam perfectly, and whereas for shamsiya letter you do not pronounce lam. And there was one more thing, if you just observed. What was it? Let me go and show you a few examples. If you can see all the names of the surahs or asmaul husna, the names of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, you will get lot of examples. Okay, now what are the examples? Al-Fatiha. Now what does al-Fatiha mean? Al-Fatiha, you can just see fa, al and fa. This follows the pattern of qamariya, right? Now therefore fa is a qamariya letter. Al-Baqarah, Al-Baqarah. So what is Al-Baqarah? Al. Al you just pronounced very nicely, and ba. So ba for Baqarah. The ba was separately pronounced, right? The ba is huruf qamariya. If we take the examples like as-sajdah, as-sajdah. So even if lam is there, you are not reading. So that is the example of shamsiya. And in all the shamsiya letters, you find one more thing common, and that is the third letter has got the shadda. देखें ash-shu'ara. So sheen has got shadda over it. As-sajda, seen has got shadda. An-naml, noon has got the shadda. Az-zumar, za has got the shadda. Ash-shura, sheen has got the shadda. So what is the conclusion? Whenever there is huruf shamsiya, you will not pronounce lam and you will always have a shadda. Whereas in qamariya letters, you will pronounce the lam properly and you will not find any shadda. Okay, now coming to one letter that creates a bit of confusion whether it is a shamsiya letter or a qamariya letter, and that is the letter lam. Yes, if you apply the rules that I just said, what were the rules? Lam is pronounced, there is shadda, there is no shadda. So if you apply, and if you take the example of al-layl, al-layl. So if you're reading al-layl, what you can see, you are reading lam. Yes, you are reading lam and you also have shadda. So is it shamsiya or is it qamariya? Yes, it is actually shamsiya, because even if you're pronouncing lam properly, because shadda has got two lams, you are pronouncing one of the lam in it and the other lam you are cancelling, just like you do in shamsiya. Since the other letter is also lam, you are pronouncing the letter lam there. It is al-layl. Okay, you have got shadda and you are definitely cancelling one of the lam in al-layl. So it is shamsiya letter. So you have got this picture inserted over here. You can see you have got 28 letters and in them 14 of them are shamsiya letters and 14 of them are qamariya letters. Whatever letter follows al-qamariya pattern, they all are al-qamariya letters, and the letters whichever follows ash-shamsiya pattern, then they are all shamsiya letters. Remember, shamsiya letters will always have a shadda over it, whereas qamariya letter will not have. And in qamariya letter you do pronounce lam properly, whereas in shamsiya letters you do not do it. Hopefully you have understood this concept. Please take care of yourselves and practice really well. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu.